Hello, everybody. Bo Wolf and Zach Berman from the PHLY Eagles podcast. And Zach, DeSean Jackson officially retiring as an Eagle today. What did he have to say at the NovaCare Complex?
Well, he talked about growing up here, really. He came at 20 years old and mentioned a lot of the key figures in the organization as instrumental in really him learning how to be a pro football player, whether it was Andy Reid, Jeffrey Lurie, Howie Roseman. Doug Peterson brought him back. So he talked about a lot of those figures there. But then there was also a recollection of some of the great moments. The play that jumps out to him, and it's the play that I imagine jumps out to most of our viewers, is that punt return, walk-off, the miracle at the New Meadowlands.
I'll never forget where I was, getting ready to host the post-game show on the Philadelphia Eagles live stream, sitting next to Ellis Hobbs, who was my co-host that day. And, he makes the play. They score the touchdown. We're live. We're, 30 seconds later. We'll never forget that.
Everybody's going crazy. I was a Giants reporter at the time, and I had to write about Matt Dodge. And speaking of Matt Dodge.
Oh, that was the best part of DeSean's press conference, I thought. He keeps talking about how Dodge shanked it. Poor Matt Dodge cannot catch a break.
Exactly. That's what he said. He said he saw it off the foot that he shanked it. DeSean joked that he fumbled on purpose. He didn't necessarily fumble on purpose, but it did buy him time. And then it was just DeSean being DeSean from there. But what other plays jumped out to you when you think of you spoke the other day about DeSean in practice, but you saw some of these great plays. What other plays jumped out to you?
Yeah, I think the other one that everybody thinks about is the first play from that Monday Nighter in Washington. That's a great one. And that's Michael Vick just unfurling a bomb. But to me, as I said the other day, what I think of when I think of DeSean is the speed that he had for somebody to be that much faster than everybody else. He made it look so easy. And I think it's also underrated. He was so good at tracking the ball, right? And there are other guys who are almost as fast as him, but who do not have that skill set. And he's one of my favorite players to watch on the field.
Two quick things. First of all, he was talking about the his hope that he could be in the Hall of Fame, and I don't know if he quite has the Hall of Fame case, but he also said that he's kind of paved the way for smaller wide receivers, that you're not so obsessed with the size when you have the speed. But like you said, people don't have the speed that DeSean Jackson has. And then the other thing is, and I did a Q&A with him a few weeks ago where he mentioned this.
Which you can read on allphly.com if you're a diehard.
He called the shot on Jalen Hurts. He said he knew then when Carson was the quarterback, Jalen should have been playing, and he told Howie Roseman as much. So he saw this in Jalen Hurts. And you talk about some of the great plays. I asked Nick Sirianni about DeSean Jackson. He's never coached DeSean Jackson, but as a guy who's made his living studying wide receivers, that's how he broke into the league, really. He talked about how he has DeSean plays on his teach tape, and DeSean's ability to kind of manipulate the defense is rare to find.
All right, well, DeSean Jackson retiring as an Eagle will be the honorary captain for the Eagles on Sunday as they take on the San Francisco 49ers. For Zach Berman, I'm Bo Wolf. Thank you for watching PHLY.